Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. I hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be going over Jayce, our first impressions of him, breaking down his Constellation starting deck, upgrades, everything, and then also playing him in a Nautilus adventure. Now, if you enjoy the video, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and let's get into it. I hate how it's so hard to find anything. All right, so let's look at the Constellation. We've seen the layout, and yes, I was right. You do start over here, so fantastic. So yeah, we play a 6-cost spell. Like we looked at the 3 star powers. So up here immediately is your 4th star, which is nice that it's out of the way. You can choose to get this, or you can just keep going. And then 1 reroll for regen. Forge Worker has Phage, so apparently we have a Forge Worker. Or I guess this is probably something you're just able to summon from your other spells, but that'll be pretty big. Game start, get a mana gem. Spells you acquire in adventures that cost 6 or more have elixir. So it's kind of sad that elixir is pretty far around. Like this is the Emporium is crazy. Okay, I'll look at that in a moment. You can buy Stardust. Interesting. Anyways, the spells, like this is going to be a big upgrade for you, and sadly it's kind of far in, so that is a little bit sad. It is nice that both of your star powers, or all of your star powers, are out of the way, so they're not blocking anything out. You can just go up and get them, and then or keep carrying on your way. So that's actually really well laid out. Pharaoh's Financier has Crystal Carrier. Interesting. We didn't figure they'd want to do this card. All right, and then your champions have Iceborne Gauntlet, Capture. I mean, it's a good stall tactic, which probably will be good for your Jayce. And then all of these are your gemstones. All right, let's look at starting deck. So we have Forge Chief. Okay, not surprising. We have the Pharaoh's Financier. Play Manifest, a 6+ cost from your regions. So we kind of figured that since we already had ways to generate 6-cost spells from the 2nd star power, they wouldn't add that much in to your starting deck. Apparently we're wrong. So we have the Temple Caretaker. Play Updraft 1 to draw 1 or refill your spell mana. Really good card. I like the flexibility. I like being able to choose what you want. Patrol Wardens. When I'm drawn, I cost 1 less this round. This is fine. We've already seen it in a lot of other decks, so I was kind of hoping we wouldn't see it here. So we got Forge of Tomorrow. When I'm summoned, summon a Forge Worker. When you play a 6-cost spell, destroy me and refill your spell mana. Pretty good, and we know the Forge Worker is going to get Phage from the Constellations, so this can be even bigger. So that'll be pretty nice. We do have the Pharaoh's Sky Cruiser, so 4-cost Elusive, grant me 2 power once you play a 6-cost spell. And then we did have Assembly Line and Shock Blast, so they actually are putting more 6-cost spells than I thought in here. But summon 2 Forge Workers. We know these Forge Workers, again, are getting Phage, so these are going to be massive units you're summoning here. And then Shock Blast, which is also Jayce's champion spell, which means this can get an item, which should be pretty good. All right, let's look at the champion level ups. Forge Chief gets Shadow Totem. Very, very good. Yeah, just excellent. So that will be nice. Assembly Line gets Hand Sensor. It's kind of just like a whatever upgrade. Forge of Tomorrow gets Mana Potion. That'll be very nice, getting this on the board earlier. Also, then you're summoning a Forge Worker for 2 mana, which will be very nice. Sky Cruiser gets Ancient Coin, so goes down to a 3-cost. I do like that they're giving you a lot of cost reduction for everything that's not your spells, because obviously you can't reduce down your spells. Financier gets Studded Leather, so a little bit stronger. Temple Caretaker gets Giant's Belt, so that'll be a pretty big blocker. Again, helping you stall out your games, because Jayce will probably be a little bit slower. Shock Blast gets Charge and Sigil rank 2, so 2 extra damage, so it's going to be doing 5 and 5. Not too bad. Patrol Wardens get Skirmisher Saber, so Challenger. It's kind of fine. It does give you some early removal to try to take out some annoying targets. Can definitely help you in some encounters, like to take out like a Zoe, but again, not that big of an upgrade. Sky Cruiser gets Ancient Knowledge, so when I'm summoned, draw a spell. This will be very nice because not only is it a elusive, it's also going to be a 3 cost, and it's going to give you some extra draw. That's going to be a pretty nice upgrade right there. And then Shock Blast gets Summoning Beacon. So not only is this going to do more damage, it's also going to summon a 6 cost unit. So being able to play this will be very good. And remember, when you have Jayce leveled, this will go off again, potentially, when you play it with him on the board. So summoning 2 of these, that'll be really good. That'll be a very big tempo shift just playing this card. Also, the Summoning Beacon, as long as your star powers trigger after this will be another big unit hitting your board that then gets buffed up by your star powers. So yeah, they're actually putting a lot of power into your Shock Blast, which, since this is your champion spell, just makes more copies of your champion even better. So that's actually pretty solid. You can buy gold vaults and Stardust now. Yeah, you can buy a ton of things, which, yeah, it's interesting. I actually need to kind of look at the breakdown of how much it costs, because I feel like buying some of the stuff in the Emporium is potentially a worse deal than just buying some of the bundles, because I think the bundles, like, they cost more, but it's more of a discount than the Emporium. But that is, yeah, that's something. But Jayce overall looking pretty good. He's definitely feeling a bit slow, kind of, but they are giving you ways to try to speed up your game plan or just stall. Like Forge Chief having Shadow Totem, that's really good. Forge of Tomorrow just being a 2 cost. So you're summoning a Forge Worker, which is a 3 cost 3/3, and it will eventually get Phage. Summoning that for 2 mana, really good. Yeah, I think Jayce so far, his starting deck and the upgrades you're getting seem pretty solid. Also, having 2 upgrades on your champion spell is pretty massive. I don't know if anyone else has 2 upgrades for their champion spell from their starting deck. That seems pretty good. All right, so let's get his first couple stars. So we'll just start off with the first 2 star powers, because that's normally the kind of the benchmark we like to test new champions. So we have the first one: when you play a 6 cost spell, reduce the cost of all non-spells in your hand by 1. And then +1 starting mana, round start, create the Hextech anomaly in hand if you don't have one already created this way. So just getting a random 6 cost spell. And then let's throw on one of our Greater Blessings. I have 83 of them. All right, and let's go and hop into Nautilus. Yeah, you need to do the quest to unlock them. But it's nice that they're giving us stuff through the quest chain, not just like, oh, you have to do the quest to unlock them and we're not giving you any other rewards. All right, let's go for power, though. We don't actually want cost reduction because we need our spells to cost 6, so this could actually be bad. This would counter our second star power, so kind of a bait. This and Spellslinger you actually don't want to get, but Domination's fantastic. All right, Beast Below. +1 gold vault every week. Yes, very good, and we also already are getting another one from the weekly quest, so that's really good. Yeah, you have to be careful with your cost reduction for your 6 cost spells. Sure, we'll drop this right away.
Get to work. Get the trash, eat the trash.
Yeah, we can't actually really attack. And we would get 1 mana, we would just die right away. Jayce is definitely going to be a little bit slower than a lot of our other units.
Citizen. Where the trash? Need clearance, pal.
Alright, so yeah, trying to bank mana is pretty nice. So we'll be able to play our first 6 cost next round. And yeah, Jayce doesn't need to be on the board, looks like, for his level up to count. All right, we got a 6-star that we don't necessarily like. That kind of sucks. Let's try to attack before they can... Well... Yeah, let's just try to attack before they can play a blocker. We'll drop our Forge of Tomorrow. And we'll play a 6-cost next round. Please be something good. Okay. Yeah, seems decent. We'll drop this here. And then, yeah, we're starting to get some cost reduction going. Nice.
Just keeping the peace.
We're going in.
Yeah, I think Jayce is going to have a very unique playstyle. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, we could just attack and end the game, but... Dawn and Dusk... Every round, it's just like, okay, what am I gonna get? You can buy gold vaults with green fragments, finally something to do with them. Yeah, it's nice that they gave us something to spend our fragments on. Let's see. Let's go for assembly bot. Yeah. All right, support champ. Gwen would give us a little bit more sustain. So would Vile Feast. Sure, let's try to go down the Hallowed route so we can maybe heal up a little bit. And let's go for Stalking Wolf. Go do nightmares. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's get rid of one of the copies of Gwen. I recently spent all the green stuff to finish my collection. I actually just did that as well, but I mostly was just spending... Oh, I was mostly just spending wild cards. So one thing we can do, we could use our Caretaker to get rid of this card, because we're just going to be making another one next round anyways. So we can updraft early with this card, refill our spell mana. We can now play a 6-cost spell round 2. Like, with nothing else, just our baseline kit, already what they've given us.
You need humbling.
We're going to be able to play a 6-cost spell next round. Now, they might give us a spell that costs more than 6, but if it's just a 6-cost spell, we're already going to be able to play one. Alright, so we can drop this here, kill that, and then just trigger all of our effects. Did this get reduced down? No? Okay, good. Yeah, this is fantastic. This... You actually have a combo to immediately trigger your 6-cost spells in the second round. That's actually... Like, this card is actually a massive game changer for you. This is actually fantastic. And the fact that you can discard these cards, your 6-cost ones you're generating from your 2nd star power, since you create this at round start, you can just discard them as much as you want. It doesn't matter. Like, discard it every round. That's actually a huge combination. That is massive. Do we want to drop Jayce already? I think let's do a Financier. Broodlings will be okay.
Awesome day for progress.
And we're going to be banking this mana for next round. So yeah, we'll just pass. It's fine. Ooh, formula. Nice.
A true Freljordian welcome.
Yeah, we'll drop this first. So now we can play our Jayce, who is leveled. Sure, let's go for the quick attack.
This is the cutting edge of progress. Hey, big man. You ready to get in bitten? All day, every day, Reggie.
Let's actually go
Away with
here.
you.
This is actually playing out much better than I thought it would. This is actually very, very good. All right, so we can let Jayce attack, and we can just keep this mana banked. That's fine. And then we can just play another 6 cost this next round. So we could drop our acceleration gate. We can drop this. Do our shock blast. And then we now have a bunch of free cards. And yes, this does trigger twice from Jayce, so its effect goes off twice. You're going to have to really be thinking when you're playing Jayce, but he actually has a pretty good play style, even already. It's not as hard as I was thinking in order to get a lot of these effects off. Because now we're just able to go crazy playing all of these units.
The power circuitry.
Great. We're running into heat issues. What you got?
Gas will load. Let's get started.
We're not gonna get. We'll save our mana. We'll save our mana. It's not really good enough to play a spell like that. Like, potentially it could have won us the game, but at the same time, they might have also had like a frostbite. Yeah, that's fantastic, actually. This is actually really good. Oh, right, so it's just every round. GG. I think Jayce will have a decent skill cap and it's going to take some practice, but some of the combinations you already have, the fact that you can set up to play a 6-cost spell in your second round is kind of nutty. And that's like without having any extra mana. Like we have the extra mana from the second star power. That's it. That's pretty good. When I'm summoned, all players draw 1, then the opponent discards their highest cost card. Create copies of 2 allied followers that have died this game. The problem is I actually really don't want to play spells that only cost 3 mana, because we want to save that mana for playing 6-cost spells. I guess we'll go for Aloof Travelers. Yeah, this is create copies in hand. Yeah, let's go here. Duelist is decent. 5 costs, so we don't want it. Garbage. Sure, this is a decent enough power. And we have another shop, so we don't want to spend too much gold. Let's see. Chrono Breaks. They are 3 costs, which isn't great for us. Riptide Sermon. Deal 3 to an enemy unit, spawn 3, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. I think let's try to reroll, see if we can just get like a random decent power. That's fine. I hate Shipwreck Hoarder. It takes forever. Yeah, let's just go up here for Unscarred Reaver. And you're level 1? Yeah, like there's already some crazy combinations we can do. So we actually want to like We'll hold on to one assembly line. Having the consistency of a 6 cost that we know is going to stay a 6 cost is decent. But I actually want to reroll everything else. I want that Caretaker in my opening hand. That Caretaker is like the best thing you can play. It's absolutely fantastic. All right, we didn't get it. Sad.
In the War Mother's name.
Fight or die.
When your Lysandra makes 3 cost spells, 6 cost, you're playing Jayce. Yeah, that's gonna be great. I think we can drop this as a blocker. All right, so let's play this. We have our 6 cost spell that we're going to be playing, triggering our awesome effects.
Suppose you want us working, eh?
Well, that is what I pay you for.
This is pretty solid. We don't actually need the extra mana, but I suppose let's... Yeah, we can go like this. And then next round, like, trying to save your spell mana is actually going to be pretty important, because we can immediately play another 6 cost spell this round. I mean, we could legit do Unyielding. Yeah, I think let's play this here. The Shock Blast isn't going to be enough to kill them. So we now have a unit that can't die, and we have some pretty good cost reduction. We're going to hold off on attacking because of their Unscarred Reaver. We don't want to necessarily buff her up even more.
The Scar Maidens will know my name.
Let's...
Come on, then.
Yeah, have to... we can't really kill any of them, which isn't the best. If we do this, then we can kill her next round with a Shock Blast.
Worthy of the witches.
And then we can attack here.
I'll take everything.
Jerfeshon Hedro. And JP Barca. And Doria. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Curse and Enemy of the Shackles. Increase the cost of curses everywhere. I think let's just go for a Shock Blast and kill both of these. And yeah, we're starting to play a bunch of 0 cost spells. Or 0 cost cards, I should say, not spells.
I'll earn my scars.
Citizen.
Surprisingly, they didn't have a lot of ramp in your deck. There wasn't a lot of things that give you more spell mana. Or just normal mana. So that is one that's a little bit interesting.
Yes, my lord.
This one's not really worth attacking with. Yeah, we need blockers, actually. So let's have this one attack here, because it won't die, and it can actually kill that one.
I'm ready. Maybe.
This is actually bad. I cost 2 less if you create 2 or more cards. It's like, that's actually what we don't want. This will be a little bit bad because by hitting them, they're going to get increased damage. So, not the best. We could play our Strike Up the Band to have 2 blockers. But I think we're fine. Let's go here, I suppose. Yeah. Now, if we had our Jayce, we would be able to...
Need clearance, pal.
If we had our Jayce, we would be able to have all of our spells be going off twice, which would really help. Now, we don't have the extra cost reduction, or we don't have the extra champion draw, so we're struggling to have our Jayce, but yeah, not too bad. Kill all units. I think let's
If it's a people problem, I'm your
do the
man.
Dawning Shadow.
Oh, I would love to.
And yeah, let's just attack
Buckle up.
like this. Looks pretty good. This is going to keep buffing them up and not actually kill them. So I think we'll just keep using this as a blocker. Oh, now you show up. Summon 2 different random champions from your hand and deck. Grow their stats to 10-10. We are not quite there. All right, let's use this to kill their Tribeless. And then since we can't play this, we can just discard it, and we'll actually updraft it to get extra draw, I think. Yeah. And we'll make another one of those next round, so it's not a big deal.
This land is ours.
All right, not terrible.
We're going in.
We can, yeah, kill that. And we won't actually attack with the Caretaker because we'll just buff them up. Yeah, we'll attack like this. Slow and steady. We got our elusive that will end the game in 2 rounds. His deck feels terrible? Not at all. I mean, right now things aren't going amazing for us just because we've gotten kind of unlucky with not having good draw, but that can happen to like any deck. Yeah, I think let's just try to attack.
I won't fail.
All right, that is fine.
For us, smack you.
Playing the curse wouldn't really do much because they'd be able to immediately play it. Like, that's probably going to happen right here.
Suppose you want us working, eh?
Well, that is what I pay you for.
Yeah, nice. Ooh, true shot. Well, might as well. GG. When we try and pike, probably shortly after we do Jayce. We just want to get our... Well, test out Jayce first. True Shot Barrage. Assembly Line is going to be great. We already have this in our deck, and we do want to be able to draw our champion because having Jayce on the board, like right now, we're able to play 1 6 cost every round, like once we get to a certain point, pretty easily. But having Jayce on the board so that always gets doubled would be fantastic. Yeah, this is going to be a champion reliant deck. You're really going to want your Jayce. Nexus Strike, draw 1. Having more draw is decent. That deep might actually come in clutch. And Mana Deposit is pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Reckoner's Mark. 5 cost capture. 3 cost attune. Get some strikes off. Sure. Alright. We could heal up for 5. Could cut a card. Healing up wouldn't be bad, especially because we don't have that much health. But yeah, getting rid of some of these would probably be a bit better to make sure we can actually draw the cards we need. So let's go for Sejuani.
Trust nothing but your strength.
Like, yeah, he's not feeling fantastic at level 1, but there's already combinations that, as long as you don't have bad luck, are really going to help you out. I do feel like Jayce, though, is going to be a higher skill cap champion that, like, the more you play him, the better and better you get. But yeah, this is going to be great having our Caretaker. We can immediately play this, updraft the card Regenerate, so we're not actually getting rid of any of our important cards. And yeah, we'll just pass, but we can immediately play a 6-cost spell in our second round, which is just so good. So yeah, let's drop this here. And already get this going.
Away with you.
Yeah, we are taking a good amount of damage, but it's kind of not really too much we can do about that. All right, Sky Cruiser wouldn't be bad. I think let's try to get our Jayce on the board. It'll be a little sad having to spend so much mana. But he's already going to have Challenger, at least for this round. We need to kill some of their units. Hopefully we don't get Frostbitten here. Nice. Dawn and Dusk.
Pain is nothing.
Well, we're not playing Dawn and Dusk since he just got Frostbitten. But yep, we can drop this. This still will be a pretty big attack, which will suck. But this will give us some decent amount of units.
X-Tech cannon, tested and prime. Interesting use of tech.
What's theirs is ours.
Problem is they're about to kill Jayce, but oh, I was hoping we were about to draw another one. Oh well. All right, let's attack here, get some of these down. And I'm gonna play this for free, see what we get. Kill a unit. That's pretty nice. Yeah.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can't.
This is actually nice that it's a manifest. That way you have some agency over what you're actually selecting. Jayce says, yeah, Shock Blast in his starting deck, and he has 2 copies of it, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, I think let's just immediately kill their Sejuani. Actually, let's save the Vengeance, because we know this is going to stay Vengeance. This is not going to stay Vengeance. They're potentially going to be able to play another Sejuani, but then we'll just kill her next round. So yeah, let's drop this here.
I refuse.
Hail, War Mother.
Drive them before us, Era.
Well, that's a pretty big unit. That's a little scary. I think we will pass for now. This is also going to be a deck where, like, as you get more and more mana and you can start playing your 6 cost every round, you're going to start just feeling insane. All right, so they didn't get their Plunder off, so that's good that they're bad at the game. Still, both of these will be pretty annoying and hit hard. But let's kill one of them and then try to play something else to stop the other one. Yeah, this will discount all of our units.
Burn me at sea.
Yeah, that sucks that we're taking that damage. If we get lucky, this can get a good item that can, yes, there we go. Please kill it. Equip first. You did not equip first. Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep mine in the garage.
I think we'll hold off and playing our Sky Cruiser. Actually, no, we want the damage this round. Yeah.
I prefer walking myself. Head for Lord.
All right, we'll attack like this. So we have acceleration gate. Give your allies 2 power and quick attack. If they already have it, give them double attack. We could use that with Gwen. So we can drop our Gwen on the board.
Feel no fear, show no mercy.
Well, that is a little bit sad, but let's still drop this here. Yeah, so we can play our Shepherd's Authority. And that should be game. GG. Nice. Oh, man.
Did you see that?
Now the bundle discounts make sense. Yeah, I think buying stuff in the Emporium, be very careful. Most of that stuff is gonna... You're paying for convenience, and so even though bundles might cost more, you're getting more value for money, I believe. Let's go for Farsight. Yeah, Jayce feels pretty good. Like, he's definitely kind of slow, but you have some really good power here. Hallowed, not bad. Sustain, not bad. Overwhelm is okay, but we're actually normally using our elusives to kill the enemy. I think let's actually go for the shield. I think this is going to give us more consistent sustain than the Hallowed will. And then let's go down here. So Abyssal Eye and the foes have Nexus Strike, draw 1. Oh, I guess you all are opening up all your different golden reliquaries. Let's hold on to 1 Gwen. Actually, no, you know what? We are re-rolling everything. We really want our Caretaker. Caretaker is fantastic. That's what we want. All right, there we go. Fantastic. Always try to discard your Hextech Anomaly. Yeah, the fact that they gave this deck Caretaker, this is like the best card in your deck. At least to help you early. Sure. Let's go ahead and kill this. You want to kill as many of their units as you can, because otherwise... If you can hold them back, they run out of steam very quickly. Otherwise, they just overwhelm you. All right, Shock Blast. Like, so just think when we have Jayce with leveled up, we could already play our Shock Blast, which would already do its damage. It would do 5 damage each, and it would summon a 6-cost unit. All of that on turn 2. And then it's also doing its extra effects based on how far you are in the constellation of buffing up your units, hitting one of the enemies for 10 damage. This is pretty good. I think we're going to go for Forge Workers, potentially. Yeah, we'll go for Forge Workers. That'll be fine. So we have more blockers.
Should have stayed home, pal.
All right, that is fine. Let's just attack like this. Yeah, Jayce is, I think, going to be a lot better than a lot of people think. And he's also going to be someone that a lot of people probably really don't like his playstyle. But then there's going to be other people who are like, man, this feels fantastic. It feels a little bad using this much. Yeah, Jayce, when you get your Epic Relic on him, is going to be very good.
Let me know if you still want them.
It's just sad that we're not going to have our too much mana banked up. Yeah, we'll just attack like this.
Son of a...
Yeah, not crazy, but definitely has potential. All right, let's go right here. Sad that we won't be able to kill this. Do we want to damage it or just go for damage on the Nexus? Yeah, Nexus damage probably matter more. But this will level up our Jayce.
cannon, tested, and primed.
Yeah, I think this is actually be a good
Here we go.
addition to the game. I agree. Head over. Let's see. Is it just on mobile that fonts for adventures are like really small now? Not sure. Let's drop this here.
Got some new tweaks to the power circuitry.
Great. We're running. into
Yeah, it's a little
heaters.
rough.
What you got?
Let's get
All
started.
right, let's just attack with Jayce. We want them to have to block with the Abyssal Eye. Ricochet, Acceleration Gate. I think I'd rather go for the Acceleration Gate. Yeah, let's drop this here.
Interesting use of tech.
And yeah, it goes off twice.
Ready for
Is this going to give it double attack then? No, no, it's not. But it gave us lifesteal, which is pretty awesome. Back to work. Or you're going back to work? If you are leaving, thanks for hanging out. Oof.
This piece will be transformative.
All right, let's attack like this. Yeah, looks pretty good. This is fantastic. Love to Dream and Simon Taldino. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Well, this 3-star is fun. I now have 4 Lilias on the board. Nice. One nice thing about all the PNZ followers who show up in other decks but don't have any special voice lines, get to have interactions with Jayce. Oh, that will be fun. Yeah, let's drop this Legion Marauders, and that will give us like almost all of our other cards be for free. Yeah, having Jayce on the board is going to be so important for you. We can just... Well, I wouldn't mind having more of these because they're going to buff each other up like crazy. I think I'd want to go for the elusive.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Tech engaged.
Alright, so she will kill that. Alright, GG. Jayce is going to have a very fun play style because you're constantly playing different 6-cost spells. So you never really know how your match is going to go out.
Now that's what I call progress.
I think you always start first in the new adventures. I mean, probably. They say they've based a lot of the weeklies on Swain. The Swain adventure. Ooh, -2 cost and fleeting. We don't necessarily want to be forced to play this, which wouldn't be the best. I think I'll actually just grab Bark Beast as just like a cheap card to play, especially when I could get discounted. Give an ally 2 power and draw 2. I think this will be really nice because we can struggle with draw. Hey, gearing up. We can kind of play with our 4-star early. Let's see. Mecha Inferno Bomb would be kind of funny, but we don't have quite enough. I think we're fine. Yeah, let's go for the Epic Spells chest. So, Hunters. Yeah, Jayce is doing actually pretty well. Does the Special Forces quest give Jayce fragments? I'm not sure yet. Anyone else, if they are aware, feel free to hop in. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to the assembly line, but we really want that caretaker if we can get it. It's such a good card for you. Alright, so we didn't get our broken card, so that's a little sad. They have the attack token, and we do not have enough mana to play anything, so we'll just pass.
Wanna arm wrestle? Evolve me.
I think we'll play this, and we'll have enough mana to play a 6-cost next round.
Give me the stuff. Stuff makes happy.
So we're having another unit that can try to scale up and try to block. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to be very careful your first couple rounds. Jayce will be having a little bit of a hard time for
Lacking courage.
Swain, but not everyone's supposed to be able to clear Swain. Let's kill these two, get a 6-cost played. Looks good. Anyone having trouble starting new weeklies, you have to unlock them with a quest. So if you haven't done
Here for
that
a
yet,
taste of tomorrow.
that's your problem. I just noticed that the enemy in the Swain adventure heals 10 HP at game start, and it counters my Swain relic kind of. Oh yeah, this Swain relic is currently bugged. Yeah, that is going on right now. All right, let's drop our Jayce, and we'll level him next round.
Powering up.
Yeah, they're probably going to be able to get their deep off. Yeah, we want to be very careful with not playing cards. You really need to be banking your mana a lot with Jayce.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
All right, let's go ahead, drop this, level up our Jayce. And yeah, there's their deep.
Tomorrow has never looked so good. Interesting use of tech. Let's get to work.
I was about to play Nidley, and for some reason I can't remember her relics.
That's the hooks. Scalper for a smack you.
Is there any of these? Yeah, I think we're fine. So for Nidley, you want Lost Chapter. That's like a definite. Crown Guard, very good. And you can also go for Transmogulator. Let's see. Yeah, none of these will be able to block our Jayce. Sure, we'll actually spend the mana for our Gwen
She could see me.
Powering up.
so that she can kill this here. The acceleration gate will be pretty good because it'll give both of these, or should give both of them, double attack. Yeah, I'll actually drop this ahead of time so we can have one more unit getting the acceleration gate.
I know just the piece.
How did you know
Don't do that.
to dance?
All right, well, that's not the best, but it would save our Jayce, which is kind of important. But yeah, it's keeping us from playing our
A snip, a trim.
any of our 6 costs, so that kind of sucks. Let's drop this here
Let's get started.
and attack like this and try to bait them into, well, see if we can get them to block one of our 2 units. All right, perfect. Where do I start the quest? I can't find it. I mean, it should just be in your quest log. I noticed it there in mine. I can show you once we end here. We just have this match and the Nautilus one.
Hey, Rosa, got some new tweaks to the power circuitry.
Great. We're running into heat issues. What you got?
All right, please don't open attack. Please don't open attack. They open attacked. Man, they really want to kill my Jayce.
Now's not a good time.
Okay. Sure. Let's just throw out a random judgment. That's going to go off twice. This is going to be the fun thing about Jayce, is just the random cards you're able to get that just completely change it for you. Like, that's... Oh, it's going to be fun. Do we want to draw more? Or do we want to have more mana? I think let's actually have a little bit of mana.
I'm here in Jana's name. You need humbling.
All right, let's go ahead and try to kill this.
Let's go, people!
So yeah, pretty slow right now, but we are level 1. And I think so far, doing pretty well.
Well, if it isn't the man of tomorrow.
Hey, back to work if you
Oh
don't
man,
wanna
they
be the
really
lady
do
of
not like
yesterday.
my Jayce. Oh, that sucks. This should give us double attack. Why is it not? Give your allies 2 power and quick attack if they already have it. Or double attack. Shouldn't this give us double attack? I'm confused. Oh, if they have double attack, you give them a random keyword? It gives them a random keyword if they have double attack or... Okay. If they have quick attack, that's much less fun. Let's go for Forge Workers then. Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Shift change!
What a joy.
All right, GG. Yeah, I've pretty much never played with Jayce before, so
Every moment of this
a
has
lot
been a
of
joy.
what he does and a lot of his abilities and things just it's never mattered because it's never been in Path of Champions. Storm Q Rose, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Plunderer costs 3 less. We could play this for free, but I really like the Eye of the Storm, so let's grab that. All right, we're finally almost there. Let's get Vengeance. That sounds fantastic. So the quest is right here under the Path achievements. Afraid of Nothing. Win a 3-star weekly adventure to unlock the Fear Portal weekly adventure. So this is where the quest is for anyone that was having trouble finding it. Let's see. What do we want to cut? I mean, Patrol Wardens isn't great. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And Nautilus.
They will know my name.
Yeah, Jayce is great. Played him a lot with Heimerdinger in PvP. Ah, nice. All right, All right, we have Temple Caretaker, so that's really good. And yeah, I think we actually want to hold on to a lot of units so we get more things getting discounted. We don't necessarily want to reroll for spells. Like, having one 6-cost spell that we know is going to stay a 6-cost isn't bad. All right, this was the one generated, so it's the one getting discarded or updrafted. But yeah, this Caretaker is such a busted card for you. So good.
Plug and play.
Like, you're really going to want to reroll pretty much everything to try to get this card. It just speeds up your game plan so quickly. All right, so our only 6-cost is a Vengeance.
Twice as much.
Sure. We kind of just want to play a 6-cost. Yeah. I mean, it's going to summon a 6-cost champion, so that's awesome. Oh, look, Viego. How fun.
Try to keep up.
I mean, looks good to me.
Evolve me. You will serve.
All right, played that for free. Nice. Yeah, this isn't bad. I mean, our ephemerals are going to keep helping Nautilus, but that's fine. Let's get Jayce on the board.
Well, if it isn't the man of tomorrow.
Hey, back to work if you don't want to be the lady of yesterday.
Yeah, I think you're normally going to want to go for a quick attack. Most situations, you're just going to want to be careful with your Jayce. You don't want him to die. So quick attack for that little bit of safety will be normally better. Again, we don't have quite enough damage. You know what? We'll kill it. We'll summon another 6-cost champion. Level up our Jayce. Sounds good.
Tomorrow has never looked so good. Hey, show me that again.
Oh, Hecarim. How fun. The one bad thing is that's going to really help their Nautilus.
Let's get started.
But it also helps our... actually...
Hextech engaged.
Let's attack with everything, but drag this over here. Still not enough damage. All right. Yeah, it's fine. All right, we will end it there, and then just immediately attack again. And that'll be game. Nice. That's pretty fun. We should be level, like...
Let's go, people.
Are we close to level 20 after this? I kind of forget. 13? Thought it was higher, but that might be right. Level 2 at least. I mean, you're not wrong. We are going to be at least level 2. 16. Okay, yeah. That was pretty good. I am definitely impressed. I think Jayce and his starting deck are going to be working out much better than many of us thought. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. So far, I am very impressed with Jayce. He's feeling a lot better than I thought he would. I think he's going to have some very interesting combos, and maybe not one of the just normally strongest champions. I think if you like some champions that are a little bit more complicated, take a lot more thinking to get the most out of them, Jayce will be probably pretty good for that. Very excited with what I've seen with him so far, but we still have a long way to go. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.